With the recent news that North Sydney Council is considering a revised option of a nearly 90% rate rise over the next 2 years, the council meeting on Monday night could be a little spicy. My previous video on North Sydney Council focused on issues related to the accounting for changes in infrastructure quality. After doing a bit more reading, I wanted to provide a quick update with a focus on the materiality of the funds raised by Council and how they are planning to use them. One disclosure and one caveat. In terms of disclosure, I'm a resident and ratepayer in the North Sydney Council area, so any increase will have a direct impact on me. In terms of the caveat, the preceding analysis is based on the long-term financial plan published in November 2024. I chose option 2A as the proposed rate increase of 87.5% is the closest to the proposed new increase of 87.05%. But I note the revised proposal details may be slightly different than what I'm working with. So without further ado, let's crack on. Similar to what I did with my analysis of Northern Beaches Council's special rate variation, I looked at the comparative cash flows provided in the long-term financial plan. The figures I'm using are the aggregate differences over a 10-year period starting 1 July 2025, which is when the changes would come into effect. In terms of net cash inflows, rates are higher under option 2A by a total of $561 million. Other receipts under option 2A are higher by $0.3 million. In terms of cash outflows, payments for infrastructure, property, plant and equipment is higher under option 2A by $353 million. Payments for materials and services is higher under option 2A by $66 million. Payments for employee benefits are higher under option 2A by $6 million. And other payments are higher under option 2A by $4 million. So about 2/3 of the additional cash brought in will go to additional payments for infrastructure and about 13% to additional payments for general services. As you can see, there is a difference between the inflows and outflows. This difference is about $133 million. This is approximately 25% of the additional cash raised and seems to be going into investments. Supporting my guess here is the difference in the investment account in the balance sheet. In the base case balance sheet, in 2035, investments are $133 million, compared to $270 million for the option 2A balance sheet, a difference of $136 million. To put the amounts in context, over that same period of time, in the base case, which is in blue, $753 million will be raised in rates, $1.1 billion raised for all other items, $733 million will be spent on employee benefits, $655 million spent on materials and services, $277 million spent on infrastructure, property, plant and equipment, and $106 million on other payments. This means that the proposed increase in rates is about a 75% increase over the period, which allows for a 10% increase in spending on materials and services and a 127% increase in spend on infrastructure. The other changes are effectively immaterial. This is a contentious issue. There are significant cost of living pressures for many Australians at the moment, and having such a significant increase in council rates does add to that. However, councils are also being affected by increases in prices of services and materials and have constraints on how and where they can increase revenues. Anyway, my additional 2 cents on the special rate variation proposal. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the council proposal and feel free to leave a comment below. Cheers.